Dalmatians, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. We just arrived into the archive.
The lab coats say these.
And we need to take care of the archive. So we need to go to the thermal cooler area or something like that. Because if we wouldn't be doing that, that would mean that everything here blows up, which we of course don't want to do. So that would be in that case. Repair thermal transfer. Which is probably down here. Support wings. Or not. Teamwork! Okay, I don't really know. Something opened here, which was interesting, which I got a little bit annoyed because it wasn't the bonking stick. I wanted this here. But it's this here. Energy recharge rate. Kinda cool. I like the setting and the search for loot. We have another loot goblin in here! Restore thermal transfer. Okay. Hey, are you here often? Teamwork makes the teamwork. I love that. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I'm still a bit annoyed that I didn't have enough speechcraft to give everything to the order.
Those combatants appear to have been bested by the most efficient assassin of all. Exposure to the elements.
So let's first restore thermal transfer because that's the optional one so that we don't accidentally fuck shit up. Loot it in, mother trucker. Exactly. Yeah, I really think that we're going to finish here today. I really like Asa's outfit. I would love to have that outfit in real life. I especially like the color.
This one looks friendly. Or not protectorate, at least. Watch yourself. You came from the outside. Does that mean we can finally escape?
I'm not sure. Why are you trapped?
What? Oh, you must be another case of hypothermia. Extreme prolonged exposure to the cold certainly does terrible things to our brain. It's because the archive controls the surface lifts, which are the only way in or out. And once the Protectorate retook the machine, they locked out all external access. Now, for more than a month, we've all been trapped in these caves, Order and Antes alike, scrounging for food, huddling for warmth, and desperately trying to stay alive.
Staying alive. Looked access to where? What is this place?
You poor dangling remainder. Your brain really is frozen, isn't it? Originally, this was a subterranean network that let folks move between the critical components of the archive. But now, for us, it's a tomb. Hundreds of us have already perished within these frigid walls, and no doubt, the rest are predestined to join them.
Don't give up hope. I've taken the archive and we'll soon have it fully functional again.
You're what? How? The odds of you successfully doing what our whole army could not is, well, it's preposterously small. Yet, here you are.
Here you
Regardless,
go.
if we are to maximize your odds of success, you should at least let us share our intelligence with you.
Sure, how can you help?
You'll want to speak with Provost Finch inside that building to the northeast. She has a better understanding of all the variables in play. Though I would be absolutely ecstatic to offer you any information I have that would increase the odds of your success.
Is it just your order that's trapped down here?
No. A significant number of Antes troopers are trapped down here with us. Though despite odds so outrageous they'd barely be worth calculating, We've actually formed a truce. Though, if I'm being honest, I'd certainly sleep better if I wasn't unceasingly concerned about their perpetual capitalistic calculating. What else can I do to help you help us escape this frozen hell?
Are there any hazards or you want to warn me about?
Absolutely. There are several factors that will greatly reduce your odds of survival. First, you will frequently encounter ursopods, which are native to these tunnels. Also, near the thermal transfer station is an infestation of crabbles that are breeding in abundant numbers. And directly south is a band of what had been normal folks, now turned bloodthirsty and feral due to an overindulgence in Auntie's Choice Adrena time.
What do you know about the tunnels?
The paths down here all connect, so no matter which direction you go, eventually you'll find your way back to me. Nevertheless, venture south and you'll reach the thermal transfer station, which regulates archive heat. Go northwest and encounter cold storage, which houses its data cartridges. In the loop between the two lay the lift controls. Though be warned, they are incredibly well protected and have repelled every assault we've thrown at it.
I go see your provost.
May the universal equation... Watch yourself!
I will.
Sure, they're friendly now, but it's only a matter of time before they're tearing out each
I
other's
can't feel
throats.
it when I touch my toes with my fingers.
Of
Which
course
one do you
nobody's
think
gonna
has
see
gone
it, that's
numb?
not the point.
Even you're trying to touch.
Auntie stresses that we should...
Oh,
sure
nice,
will.
a window.
Of course
Can't
nobody's
feel
gonna
it when
see
I
it, that's
touch
not
my
the point.
toes with my fingers.
Just don't feel it.
Welcome to our misbegotten little camp. Pardon any blood or sick you might spot. Our janitorial tech died of ague a fortnight past. I'm the volunteer Sawbones here. Say, wandering type like you probably knows a bit about medicine. I hope.
Pale voice, stammering. I think you should probably be medicated for perturbation.
Oh, thank the law. I've always thought the same. Wait, let's focus on my patients before you start playing alienist. I'm on the lookout for a medicine sachet, but I can't leave the folk here. I ask if you had the know-how, because I need someone who can identify it proper.
Where would you see it?
If it's anywhere, it's going to be over in the storage building. Some other Auntie's Choice folk took the place over, and they're about as keen on sharing as I am on being a Sawbones. But I'm sure they're the only danger you'll face. Aside from the man-eating ursopods, bitter cold, precarious pits, and occasional landmines. Good luck.
I can't
nobody's
feel it
gonna
when
see
I
it, that's
touch
not
my
the point.
toes with my fingers.
Just don't feel like a human being if
Which
my
one do
back's
you
not
think has
shaved
gone
clean.
numb?
My scouts reported significant activity in the archive, followed by a mysterious figure emerging from it, which was obviously you. A notion that fills me with questions. So many, in fact, that I have precious little idea on where to start in the asking. I don't suppose you would care to enlighten me as a beginning to our discourse?
She's really cute. I don't even dare to look at her because she's so darn cute. I think I fell in love. Hi Redwood, hi Lebercast. Oh my god, look at her, she looks so good. Your scouts are correct. I have captured the archive and now look to repair it.
You took the archive? On your own? That's quite a feat. Even after combining our forces, we've been unable to accomplish anything close to that. My name is Provost Finch, and I've been appointed as leader of this motley band.
Looks like you've got both Ord and Auntie soldiers here.
Correct. At first, we were antagonists, warring against each other and the Protectorate. But then the Protectorate locked the lifts and doors, trapping us all beneath the ice. With no escape or access to resupply, continuing to kill each other made scant sense. So, I reached out to their commander under a flag of truce and suggested a temporary alliance. We would pool our food, warmth, and resources while here, and could go back to killing each other if and when we make it to the surface again.
How long have you been trapped here?
Over a month.
Oof.
And we made peace about a week later. I held off a bit, needing to really take stock of the direness before making my offer.
You offer of peace and it was accepted as easy as that?
Hardly. It took days and days of getting more and more close-fisted with our resources before we decided to set terms. But it's a good thing we did. We'd all be dead otherwise.
Is there any way to get you back to the surface?
Of course. All we have to do is fight our way into the breaker room and turn the lift and door access back on. But we've lost dozens in that attempt. Now, we wait. having calculated that the odds of rescue being greater than our chances of successfully assaulting those defending automechs with ever-diminishing resources.
I don't like those odds. I'll see if I can unlock the system while I'm down there.
Thank you, stranger. Perhaps it's just my
I'm doing
desperation
my part.
speaking, but since you somehow made it down here, placing my faith in you seems like a preordained outcome. Good luck.
Of course
Can't
nobody's
feel
gonna
when
see
I
it. That's
touch
not the
my
point.
toes with my fingers.
Just don't feel like a human being if my back's not shaped.
Let's do that first. Away back to the light.
So, you want me to take off your top and lather you in cold water just
We also need that package. Here. Locate the package. It's all in here, I think. I would like to help them. In a very dire situation.
Stun weapon ready, Commander. Locking them down.
Architect ball! Supposed to shoot the enemy!
There hasn't been an auto mech for a very long time. Not an auto mech, auto dog. Almost went into mines. Shit, everything's here full of mines.
Vitals are in the red.
Shit!
Who are you kidding? If you ain't cutthroat enough to turn the big profits, you ain't cutthroat enough to try anything on me.
Really? You think that's the right tone to take? You may be ruthless in selling out your partners, but you're a terrible negotiator.
Let's first see if we can find that here, but it's probably with them. Oh, look, there's a rift. Nice. I'm really looking forward now that we can use those rifts here. First off, let's check out everything that I can see here. What's that? Huh. Okay, this gives me a bridge up there. Is this timed? It probably is, right? Okay, so I think I need to, yeah, activate this one. Then I need to get up. Then I need to activate this one. Yep. Yep. That's what we need to do. La 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 la. Okay, or we just go there. Shit. Ah! What exactly does this do here? mean, this literally just puts those things here. Oh wait, it also puts something there. Okay, so I need to activate it because it does something there. Okay. I see. By the way, there's an invisible wall here. Which is weird. Now I see. Hi, Mythic Frost. How are you doing? Let's go up. We're going up, 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 going up, 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 going up, 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 we're on fire. Ah, okay. That's what it was. Okay. Neat. Leave. So now let's talk to them.
I don't care what you threaten me with. Not only am I smart for taking these supplies, but I'm following Auntie's laws. When scarcity begins closing its fist...
Is the perfect time for aggressive capitalists. Buy cheap, hold long, and sell high, and you'll maximize your profits. Don't quote Auntie's laws of dystopian disruption to me. I'm the one who taught you those damn laws, and I hardly imagine she meant to apply them when it is literally a matter of our life or death.
Hi, Dibs. How are you? Everything all right?
Whoa, who are you? How'd you get past the landmines?
Relax. I'm not here for whatever this is. I'm looking for some medicine left by... It's okay. We're friendly. What's the problem?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Killing both of us and taking this stuff would have been easier than getting kids hooked on candy tobacco. I caught this one hoarding supplies, despite agreeing that there'd be better profit to be had if we pool everything we've got. Ever since the lifts locked down, this pile of sprat excrement has been sneaking off at night to move some of our shared inventory into a little bonus stash only they know about.
You're only mad you didn't think to do it first. The fact that I'm the most up-and-coming go-getter is what's getting you steamed. Admit it. You're jealous.
Why would I be? Once I cram your cold body into a vacuum tube, I'm taking all your stuff.
I might communers to know I'm working on getting the lifts running again.
Oh, you are, huh? Just you. Well, I'm relieved to hear we're all saved.
Well, I might be saved, but either way, you're canned crabble meat.
But I'm living up to Auntie's principles. We all know we should deeply gouge to create future earnings. Don't be bitter just because I'm the one who actually did it.
I guess you chose to swindle the wrong tube tech.
Mobilizing.
To be honest, he deserved that. He was a fucker. Sucks to be you, buddy.
Well, thank you for your help. Or for letting me solve this. I'm not sure who did the killing and who didn't.
You're welcome. Will you be alright in here?
Well, there's no reason for me to stay here by myself. If I try and move it all alone, I'll definitely get hostilely acquired. I guess I'll call this venture busted and move on.
He deserved to die. Especially after his talk that I won't be able to clear the lift anyway. If he would have been nicer. Okay. Nice, so we did that. Let's bring them back the medicine. And after that, we'll clear up the lifts. And then we're going to get thermal transfer going.
Hope you get the medicine soon. Whenever I change a bandage, I end up something's wrong with it. Let me see. What in blazes is this? Even I know not to give this to my patients. Law only knows what it would do.
If you reduce the dose and supplement with saline injections, the medicine may still work.
I'm not sure it even is still medicine. Oh, laws. I can tell you no more about this than I do, but I really hope you're right. Still, you did what I asked, and I ain't the type to leave a debt unpaid. Here you are. Hope you don't come back to a room of corpses.
Well, I hope so too. How you doing, Bad? How you doing, Dips? Here. I think that is in there though, and not in there, because there wasn't anything more in here. At least not that I've seen it. Slowly.
Proceeding to it. Hope that wasn't intentional.
I mean, I do feel sorry for them, but they would kill me also, you know? Hit that booty! Yeah. Even got snow in-game for you. Yeah, great. I love it. Be very welcome here. Or maybe not.
Resorting to violence.
I hate that they freeze me. Okay, so there's the thermal transfer, or we go here to the right to the lifts. Okay. Then let's go to the clubber!
I'll handle this.
Let me.
Hi, Sean. Hello. How are you doing? Nice seeing you. Hope you're doing great. My hammer worked for the first time. I got the jackpot. 500 cartridge bits. Was the first time. Very low chance. I can't read what the anime label says. Gullible bully. No bully! No bully. No bully. Crabble bullet. Worms, I think. Bullet hammers? Hammer claws.
Investigating hostile intentions. Dead
Standing by to
How do I get up there?
Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized.
Engaging.
All right, you bastard, come on.
Unknown variable redetected. Resuming hostilities as planned.
Okay, so I think if I see that right, we need to get here. If I see that right. No bully. Exactly, no bully. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab says something to eat, something to drink, makes it comfortable. I really hope you enjoyed the stream. How are you doing? Well, as you're anonymous, but if you want to speak up in chat and say hi.
Hey, this job's dangerous.
Thirsty.
Wonderful. Is this again the one with like 30% of the wall? This here? The Outer Worlds too? No. This is still the old game that we are playing for 3 weeks now, I think? Or something similar to that? Has been quite a bit. Oh, I think we will finish this today though. And then there will be the game that currently is winning with 28% of the votes. Mines, okay. Some I haven't noticed. It's okay. Not everybody likes this type of games.
There are vending machines on the undisputed claim that sell skull.
What in the name of Auntie's anti-hallucinatory ammonia drops? Who are you? What are you doing here?
Official Earth Directorate business. Probably best if you moved aside.
Moved aside? You started talking to... You know what? Never mind. Being trapped down here has taken a toll on us all.
Well, you will be pleased to hear I'm working on unlocking the lifts. You'll be free soon.
You? Just you? You realize we lost a lot of lives trying to take the Ascension Conduit Control Building.
Everyone keeps saying that, but you didn't manage to take the Archive either, so...
Huh. Point taken. Well, good luck to you then. I wish I had something to offer you, but we've run out of basically every kind of supply, and there's no store down here to buy more.
She is bonking the game to finish, yes. Be on a run! Was there ever another enemy beside Auntie? Auntie isn't an enemy. Auntie is friend. I don't really like her, but she's definitely not an enemy. Not a foe. We are literally in collaboration with her.
Hostilities are...
My god.
Tony.
Form condolence, Miss Dathers.
You better sleep with both on.
Status currently prostrate.
That's enough.
Commander, throwing energy your way.
Thank you. I don't know what's at. Oh.
Yeah.
Butcher.
Oh, and he's just a capitalist. Yeah, she lives for the capitalism. So she is kind of our enemy, but I think when I've been here, it's been less action-like. The game really depends on how action-like it is. Sometimes it isn't at all, and sometimes it's really action-like. It really depends on how much you're literally playing. Like if you're just in your dialogue, because there's just lots of story right now, or if it's very fight heavy. Good in yourself? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Sean. First damage, yes. Oh, gadget energy. We want gadget energy. Yes, yes, yes. So where am I? So this here is new. We haven't been there.
All that did was add a horrifically unpleasant stench to their final moments.
I'll handle this. Torpificator at...
Oakley dokley. I would even not really need to go here, but I want to know what's here. Hi, Liquid Kool-Aid. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. I had this thing this Friday at work and got papers that read why plants dried up and had no invent reason why. Sorry, I can't follow you at all. I don't know what... You had papers and they were telling you why they dried up? Huh? Huh? Very confused. Oh, I see. I'm back here in the beginning. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do grab yourself something to eat, something to drink. Make yourself very comfortable. And I really hope you enjoy the stream. How are you doing? Police, you're anonymous, but if you want to speak up and chat and say hi. Welcome to the community. Hi. Hi, Emma. How are you? Thank you so much again for the follow. I hope you're doing great. I'm working and lurking, but invested in bonking. I love that. That's what I want to hear. We are also very invested into the bonking here. Hi, Emma. Hope you're doing great. Enjoy the lurk. Don't feel pressured into chatting.
It must have been lonely hiding out by yourself all that time as Initiate Alva in Golden Ridge.
I wasn't hiding, just doing what needed to be done. And I was hardly lonesome. My Aetherwave cereals provided a sufficient proxy for human interaction.
Well, now you're free to assassinate away, and you've got us to help.
That's nice, dear. Nice, dear. Not giving up watching my cereals, though.
Man, Marisol really is something. That was...
Mobilizing.
Shit, I can't get up there.
Vital critical. Don't. Activating energy transmitter.
Sorry. Wine on the wrist.
Come and destroy the turret. I can't get up there. I saw that too. That was really weird, wasn't it? Mr. Max, thank you so much for the streams to go 50. Wow, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you. How are you doing today? Oh, nice. Okay. Why not? I mean, if I really killed the turrets anyway, so... Okay! What are calipers? I don't know what that is. Okay, then let's go back here. And free up the lift. We going up. They will be very excited to get out of here. I also will be very excited to get out of this ice hill. I would be like, oh yes, let's get out. Calipers are like a measuring tool. Ah. Thank you, Bad. Thank you. 2 meters long. That's long. It is indeed very long. That's what she said. They're cross-like point scissors for measuring widths. Ah, I see. Nice. Thanks for telling me, Oscar. And Bad.
Proceeding to attack.
Status currently prostrate.
Energy transmitter.
Let me.
Hey, I'm not your enemy. Yet.
So we done? Trauma kit. Nice! Nice survey. No, that's why I mentioned calipers I've seen now like 30 centimeters. Nope, that's what I was saying that. But I love it. You're like, yeah, that's literally what I was saying. Hi, Path of Insanity. How are you doing? Hope you're good.
Unexpected sight and/or
You're like, huh?
Status currently prostrate. Status currently.
Yay! We did it! You could calaverse people hate. You could, yeah, you could. How wide are elephants? Good question. Good question. Yay, we did it! Then let's go afterwards to thermal transfer! Woo! Nee. Let's pull on some calipers and find out. Exactly.
Wait! Do not shoot! It's not one of ours. Or Auntie's. Also surely not Protectorate.
The lifts are once again working. I honestly cannot imagine how you've managed such a feat, but on behalf of us all,
okay-ish.
I am truly grateful. As soon as we finish gathering supplies and rallying together, we'll be returning to the surface. I wonder if this truce will hold or melt in the sunlight.
Yay!
Of course nobody's gonna see it, that's not the point. You just don't feel like a human being if my back's
like
not
everyone's
shaking.
looking a little better.
So, you want me to take off your top and lather you with cold water just to cure your vanity?
Why are you all talking over each other? It's very overwhelming in here. Thermal transfer! Let's go. Hey! Ho! Let's go! I'm looking forward to the... Someone was talking about taking off someone's top. I think toe, not top. Not sure though. But they're all dying of hypothermia. Hi, Mr. Kite. Hello. How are you? Hope you're doing good.
Torpificator is chopped. Not the optimal use of ammo. Transmitter down over here.
Don't need a.
Okay. Difficult to hear when everyone is talking over everyone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Very overwhelming in there. Everybody was yapping.
Calcaduceus detected. You are clear to enter thermal transfer. Be advised that an Auntie's Choice field manager is present and unaccounted for.
Hostilities are afoot. Hope that wasn't intentional.
Protectorate engineers. Reckon they didn't repair much.
Capacitor unit. Investigating hostile intention.
Where did they go? I don't know. I don't know. Thermal transfer
Energy
systems
transmitter
repaired.
active.
I don't know. Oh, Protectorate Warden. An order device system using vacuum tubes to transport messages and goods. A recent recipient is listed as Hoyt Schemo Horn. It could send something to someone, but I don't know to who.
Pump mechanism needs repair. Any tools lying around?
Dude, I don't know. Do I look like an Indian? Little hint, I'm not.
You wanna feel a bloodthirsty cultist? Really?
I'm a big idiot. Okay, we need an auxiliary pump something.
Look.
Reading that manual told me everything I needed to know about regulation of the Archive's temperature flow. Now my Crabbles are adapting to the warm waters. Such a pity that the Archive and the Crabbles cannot coexist in the same ecosystem. But the Crabbles need me. That babbling terminal can look after itself.
Sabotage!
You better sleep with both eyes open.
Okay.
Toolkit. Should come in handy with repairs.
Energy transmitter. Energy capacitor.
Hey! Not the big bonks. They're everywhere.
I've been known to hold a grudge, you know.
Recharge for mayhem.
Ooh, 1,000. Oh, baby.
Sorting.
Architect's ball! Supposed to shoot the...
Okay, so I have the water wall.
I'll handle this. Don't make me.
Yeah, I'm just bonking everything. I love it. Okay, this is where I need to be as last thing, more or less. I see. Okay. So then let's first get the valve in action, and then the pump. Pump it!
Looks like it needs a fuse.
Pump it!
A specific kind.
Okay, the other thing is here, the pump. I think Gia needs a bonking hammer that fits in a handbag. I don't know if something like that exists. Oh yeah, this here. Hi, Zero Steak, how are you? Thank you so much for the stream stick of 10. Thank you so much.
Now to activate the system.
Still need a...
If I use handbags, I do occasionally, but not very often, no. You playing Dispatch to unlock the remaining achievements I'm missing? Oh, nice! That sounds good. How did you enjoy it? Hi, Granold, how are you? Thank you so much for the stream stick of 7, you legend. Thank you. How you doing? Breno, thank you so much for the 5 biddies!
Thermal transfer is fully operational. Later, when I process your data, I will not melt down. Please proceed to cold storage to re-enable punch card retrieval.
Yay! Nice. Nice, Siri. How are you doing, Granold? Having fun with the game and the character interactions? That sounds good. I only heard good things about this patch. Only. The ads are trying to sell me a brown bear trimmer. Damn. They're like... To be honest, man razors cut way better than female razors anyway, so... And there's also no pink tags on it, so... Not even a bad deal. I'm excited on how this will play on. Even straight razor? What do you mean with straight razor?
There's a more efficient way of cooling a Computronic system than building it out of an ice moon. Wonder if putting it in orbit would work.
Do you mean razors? Yeah, razors cut the best, but nobody is having a real razor anymore because it's very dangerous to use it. Or at least I wouldn't use it because I would cut myself every 2 seconds. Which I'm not a fan of. They're made of real swords retrieved from ancient battlefields. I see.
It is fitting that we move underground to burn out every single root the Protectorate has left on Cloister.
Is the pain of this wound making me hallucinate? Or are you the unforeseen interloper my scouts have been speaking of? Nobody is sure where you came from, though everyone agrees you were not down here when the doors sealed, and watching you move through these caves is quite the sight to behold.
I've taken control of the archive and I'm bringing it back online.
You what? On your own. We've been fighting for weeks to try and gain access to the controls, and you simply waltz in on a whim?
Hi.
Why aren't you just an absolute marvel? What is your goal now? We could greatly use your help if you are willing.
I'm going into cold storage to send the punch cards I need to the archive.
That, I fear, is a seriously dangerous proposition. My soldiers were fighting our way into the complex when those bastards activated the fire suppression system. It froze every person fighting inside the complex, Order and the Protectorate both, to solid ice. They sacrificed every soldier they had to keep from losing that building.
Everyone inside was frozen. Wouldn't it have been easy to take the building?
Wouldn't that have... No. It never even. I was so focused on saving those remaining that it never occurred to me to push forward. I suppose it speaks to how rarely I'd crunch these sorts of equations under stress. As my compatriots died beside me. And now my inexperience has trapped us here.
If you mean because of the lifts, I've reactivated them for you.
That is absolutely amazing news. Then we are going to re-establish contact with the surface. We can evacuate our wounded, resupply, and reinforce. May the plan guide you through this underground nightmare. And may all your equations unveil their integers without error.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a professional, you can of course use real razors, but I wouldn't. As I said, it's very easy to cut yourself with good razors.
Invasive element.
Anyone standing between us and our goals seems to have a very short life expectancy.
That's true. That is indeed true. Nice.
Yeah.
Beep, beep, beep. Okay, let's get in there.
To retrieve key data in cold storage in its present state requires a series of manual overrides. The first will enable identification of the storage brick housing the information.
If you encounter opposition, remember, our needs come first.
Sorry, I'm all up on the artist's ass.
This didn't happen naturally. These poor fools were flash frozen somehow.
Yeah, please do leave me in peace. There is nothing you could say that is interesting enough to interrupt my work.
Okay, girly pop. Behaving a little bit like an ass, but who am I guess? Will they all get unfrozen as soon as I activate this?
Data brick identified. Proceed to the cartridge extractor controls. There, perform a manual override to allow extraction.
What? What just happened? I didn't do... Wait! You out there! What did you just... Please, come talk to me. I must know what you did.
Oh, now all of a sudden you want to talk, Assad?
What in the name of the matriarch did you do? We've been trying to restore these systems for weeks to no avail, and yet you stroll in here, wave that thing around, and the whole system lights up like a white dwarf? What did you do?
I simply used the right of my station. I am the new controller of all Cloister.
You're
The control of Cloister! All I survey is at my command. Bow before your new master.
Quite. Well, Master, I am extraordinarily busy, so please allow me to summon the guards to cater to your every whim.
Wait, I'm only joking. I have a device that lets me control the archive.
What does it do? How does it work? Please, tell me everything.
In truth, I don't rightly know. So far, it lets me operate devices otherwise locked to me.
Could it activate any additional functionality that could help us?
What is it that you're trying to do in here?
Oh, during the Order's assault, a Protectorate soldier ran to the control room and triggered the chemical fire suppression system, and it literally froze all the combatants in place. I've been working on a procedure to reverse the effects. Sadly, it has proved a hard shell to crack, and so far I've been unsuccessful. For a moment, I believed your efforts to be my first sign of progress. I thought the machines whirring to life meant my efforts were successful. Unfortunately, I was mistaken. Perhaps. How much do you know about cellular biology and the inverse hydrophilic transitionary replacement theory?
A bit. I've studied enough medicine to understand what you're working with.
Well, I suppose it won't hurt to try. My theory, based on research a compatriot did on sprats, is that they suffered osmotic cellular transformation, meaning that the chemicals from the fire suppression system have infiltrated their bodies, replacing their cytoplasm, locking their cells in place. Therefore, if I can remove those chemicals and replace them with an artificial cytoplasm, such as a heated alcohol, they will reanimate and return to normal. What do you think?
What about contacting the chemicals instead, like introducing an antivirus?
Counter? No! Replace! What if I can replace the carbon and nitrogen with something inert? Something the body could then purge naturally? That's brilliant! Why, with a bit of luck, I could have the system up and working within the hour. Thank you for your help. It may be the best shot these poor souls have at returning to life. Let's start testing. Come in, just please. Be careful not to trigger the fire suppression system. I've removed the passkey, but I don't want to end up like those poor sods.
Sovereign, forgive me. All I saw was an endless sea of snarling Order traders pouring into the facility, and in that moment, my faculties desperately scrabbled to save ourselves. In my terror, I recalled the facility's safety briefing and the dire warnings of the fire suppression system. Suddenly, my body rushed into action without the benefit of my wits, and with no thought for my fellows, I triggered the system, horrifically transmuting every person on the outside of a pressure door into a grotesque sculpture of solid hoarfrost. And though the paradigm freely sacrifices subjects in defense of the Protectorate, it would be a despicable lie to say my choice was driven by anything but abject cowardice, which now makes my duty clear. I must seek out a sentinel, confess my transgressions, and accept retribution, and I'll do so. Soon. I just need my spine to re-stiffen a bit first.
The last main quest with ending looks like can last around 1.5 hours. Ah, okay. Second to last main quest. Yeah, I'm really far, I think. I don't think I have a lot left.
Scoping out a hostile.
And just how exactly are we supposed to get that thing moving again? Hope that wasn't butcher.
Wait, where did they go? Oh, there.
Ratcheting up.
Oh, sorry. Transfer storage tanks to press into archive. I think that's good. What I did? I'm not sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you, yeah, for trying. Thank you for trying to find something. That's very helpful.
Threat detected. I'll handle.
Ready to.
Restoring the balance.
Oh. Hachi?
Data brick extraction initiated. Proceed to the rail operations platform to reposition brick for export. Note, Protectorate troops have become alerted.
Resorting to
Repugnant
violence.
expungers. Go through them if necessary.
Artificial flavors. Heading forward.
Transmitter down over here. Capacitor unit away.
Can't do it! They're too far!
Standing by to stupefy.
Guys, you need to shoot it. I can't. Okay. Isn't that again? Oh no, that is these again. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. I am your butterfly. I need your protection to be my sunshine. Stop attacking me, also.
Huh?
Powered. Start conveyor. Whee!
Recognize
Mobilize.
influences.
Over! Bonk bonka! I think the little fake sneeze. Oh, that could be.
Data brick now in position for export to the archive. Initialize the final transport command at the data gateway station nearby.
You are one step closer to flooding Arcadia with untold business opportunities.
Oh yeah, baby!
Hope you're not afraid of heights. Looks like we've some jumping to do.
Jump! Jump!
The first few days of laboring around our frozen fellows were difficult. It was, if I may cheekily say, cold, bleak, and biting. Yet,
Rather quickly,
sounds
I
like
saw
another
myself
incomparable
acclimating to the situation, and resumed what had been my little banter with the now pleasant other always frigid disposition is rather frostier today than it was before the incident. And, refreshingly, I can now finish my anecdotes without interruption. Frankly, shifting to a left makes for a better companion now than I always thought. I relish the thought of continuing our flourishing relationship in this new state.
Activating Torpificator is charged.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I think we are making good progress here. Okay.
There, the storage brick is on its way.
You collected the blah 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 blah. Okay. Funnily enough, I could theoretically do that and gain entry to the water collection and do the other side mission that's still there. But I think this will probably just send me into Laplace's garden. Let's see if it sends me back into Laplace's garden. If it does, then I won't do it.
I am still in awe of your prowess, and we will make good use of your gift. We'll be coordinating.
Let's see. Jumpa! Okay.
Clearance order just came through.
So it doesn't bring me in there, so I can't do that anyway. Got it. Then let's go to the archive. Because we've done the thermal transfer, that's good. Activated everything here, right? Yeah. Okay. So we should be good to go. I think.
Ah, the operator has returned.
For all their purported immaculacy, they certainly left our illustrious ally. We do predict you'll hand over. Junior Seer Amaryllis await you inside.
Felicitations on securing the archive. Though such an outcome was all but inevitable, the plan truly is unfailing. Moving forward, I'll function as your liaison for all matters pertaining to the archive, until such time as its control has been transferred in its entirety back to the Order. In the meantime, restoring the archive to full functionality remains a top priority. If you've made progress in that area, I'd be pleased to record it.
I already took care of both cold storage and thermal transfer.
Wonderful! Were we to operate the archive without proper heat distribution, the results would be disastrous. But thankfully, we no longer need to account for that deadly scenario. Punch processing and reactor control have hidden caches with useful items as well. Although, you probably lack clearance to know that. Forget I said anything.
Want my help, the cost is honesty, and what's in those caches?
Well argued. Very well. I'm certain you will be economical about using Order resources, won't you? Simply use this phrase in the terminal on the archive's top floor. Enumerative exaltation. That will unseal the caches.
Much appreciated.
Return when you've made progress.
Cold storage is operational, and your efforts there are satisfactorily complete. I am unsealing access to the archive's upper levels. There, you will need to revitalize
we need
the
to do
reactor
more.
and disseminate the rift processing instructions.
Okay.
Punch processing may require the services of an exterminator. Someone good, but willing to work cheap.
I have unlocked another display case in the central entranceway. The Tremor Cleaver, the first weapon designed with my aid, awaits you.
Oh, well, if all of those open, then that means we have to do 3 more
Where
things.
next? Punch card processing or the reactor?
I don't know. Okay, guys, but before we do that, I will not be going offline, but this is the outro for the YouTube video. So to everybody who's currently watching this on YouTube as a video, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's part of the Outer Worlds 2. And if you would like to, we do see each other on the next part of it. Muma!